and welcome. So this yoga practice today is all going to be on your knees. So if you want some extra padding, grab a blanket or even double up your yoga mat. Maybe put 2 mats down or put a mat down over carpet for this practice. You might want some blocks, so get those available as well. And if you're new to my channel, click subscribe. I have everything from 5-minute take 5 practices to chair yoga to hour-long practices and also some meditation. So subscribe so you can see what's up and what's new and what I'm posting. All right, let's get started. Starting in a tabletop position, and you just come through a few cat-cows. So cat pose is arching your back up to the ceiling. And when you do that, look and see if you see your feet. If you do, bring your feet out so they disappear behind your knees, and this will neutralize the outer hip position. And then pull your lower belly in, and as you do that, feel the stretch across the upper back. And then on your next inhale, you'll hammock the body down to the floor and look just slightly ahead of your mat. So not lifting your chin and contracting the back of the neck. Just feel the length from the navel to the breastbone. And if you're having any issue in your wrist, like all the weight is in the heel of the hand, press down through the mound below the pointer finger and base of thumb. That'll help relieve that pressure. And then a few more of these cat and cows coming in and out of a flow. So you're moving your pelvis on your thigh bones. That's happening at the base of the spine. And at the top of the spine, you're feeling your shoulder blades moving apart and then contracting. Let's come through a few more times. Just sort of noticing how you're feeling in your body today. All right, one more time. And then come into a neutral spine, looking directly down. Press the back of the skull to the ceiling. And then the left leg, take it back as if you were going to a high plank pose. So as you press back through the left heel, squeeze your left leg muscles to the bone and squeeze the buttock. And then pull your front ribs in away from your shirt and lift your left leg up. It won't lift super high. So if you're lifting it high and the toes are pointed to the left, like mine are here, drop the leg down, toes to the floor. Again, adjust your pelvis, pull your belly in, and lift the leg up. You can even take a peek and make sure the toes are pointed down to the floor. Hug your inner thighs together, and then reach your right arm forward, and you can even flip your right hand up to face the ceiling. Stay here for another inhale. And on an exhale, right hand down, reach back with the left leg. This is where you'll pivot on your right knee, bringing the right toes off the mat and windmill open. Reaching the right arm up to the ceiling, left toes point up to the ceiling, left kneecap to the ceiling, and you side fold. As you side fold, press the front of the right hip towards the space your belly is facing and reach more through your right fingers. Even lean back into your right shoulder. Stay here for another inhale. And on an exhale, you'll now pivot to the back of the mat, pivoting again on your right knee, and you'll come up to a low lunge with your right hip directly over your right knee. And then pull the front rim of the pelvis up. You'll notice a stretch on the front of the right hip. And then press down with the right foot and shin. Squeeze the right buttock as you lunge forward. And almost feel like your navel is a zipper and you're pulling it up to your chest. Reach your arms to the ceiling. Plug your upper arms in. And then feel as if you're reaching from your outer hip through your ring finger. Hug your inner thighs together and then start to lunge forward just a bit. Stay here, pressing the chest forward for an inhale. And on an exhale, you'll pivot and open to your warrior two. Align left heel to right knee. And then what you're looking to do is square your hips to the long edge of the mat. Open your arms wide and start to lunge to the left. Press down right foot and shin. Squeeze right buttock and then pull the belly in and feel your chest lift. Stay here for another inhale and exhale. Flip your left hand and you'll revolve your warrior. Reaching with your left knee, reaching back with your left hand, and then bring your left forearm to the thigh and sweep your right arm up and over. Pull your belly in and begin to press your left knee towards its pinky toe. You're still lunging into the left leg. Stay here for another inhale. And on an exhale, you'll now pivot to the back of the mat and extend the left leg. You might want to walk your right knee a little over to the right. So left leg is extended. That doesn't mean the knee has to be straight. You'll flex the left foot, pulling the pinky toe side back to the shin, and then draw the left hip back, pull the belly in, and as you pull your belly in, feel your chest move forward. Look down at the mat so the back of the neck is soft, and stay here for another inhale. You can even fold deeper on the exhale. Stay here, breathe in, and breathe out. Bring your hands back if you've walked them forward, and take your left leg back. And then just come through again. A few cat-cows. And just notice how you're feeling in your spine. Breathing in and breathing out. All right. We'll take the right leg back as if you were coming into a high plank pose. Hug your inner thighs together. Pull your belly in and then hug your right thigh muscles to the bone. Then you'll lift your right leg up. Make sure the toes are pointed directly down and not to the right. Pull your front ribs in and reach your left arm forward. Relax the left upper arm and reach through the left fingers. Keep pulling your belly in. Stay here for an inhale. And on an exhale, left hand down, reach back with your right foot and you'll pivot open into gate pose. So align right heel to left knee, right toes and right knee face straight up to the ceiling, and you side fold. So as you're side folding, feel yourself opening the front of the left hip, squeezing the left glute as you reach through the left fingers. Lean a little bit back into the left shoulder. Stay here, breathe in, and fold, breathe out. One more time, inhale, and exhale. And then slowly make your way up. We'll pivot to face the back of the mat. You might need to walk the left knee over to the left. Make sure the left hip is over the left knee. And again, pull the front rim of the pelvis up. So you can sort of feel that cat-cow motion. Feel that? Yeah. Now press down left foot and shin. Squeeze left buttock and reach your arms up. Then feel yourself start to lunge forward as you pull your belly back and then press the chest forward. Give yourself another few breaths. Pressing down with right foot, drawing your right hip back, hugging inner thighs together. One last time, inhale. Exhale, pivot and open to your warrior two. Lined up front heel to back knee.
then you'll lunge to the right. Make sure your right knee's not going too far beyond the ankle as you reach back with the left hand, and then pull the belly in, and you'll notice that you're hugging or squeezing your outer hips and glutes at the same time. Give yourself another few breaths, feeling the opening on the front of the left hip as you press your right knee towards its pinky toe. Flip your right hand and you'll revolve. Keep lunging to the right as you reach back through your right fingers. Feel your side body open. Stay here, another inhale. And on an exhale, right forearm comes down to the thigh, and you sweep your left arm up and over your ear. Start to again press the right knee towards the outer foot, pull the belly in, and lean back into your left shoulder. Give yourself another few breaths here. Again, inhale. And on an exhale, hands will come down to the mat, pivot on the back foot, and then extend the right leg. So the right knee might straighten and it might remain bent. What is the key consideration is that you're not hunching your back, but extending your spine. Draw the right hip back, lift the right sitting bone up, and then again, if you like, you can walk your hands a little more forward. Relax the back of the neck as you fold. Give yourself another few breaths here. Again, another inhale. Pull belly in, fold on the exhale. And if your hands are forward, draw them back. And you'll take your right leg back and make your way into your tabletop. From your tabletop, come into a few cat-cows. And then after this round, bring your knees wide on the mat for child's pose. Big toes touch, and your hips will come to your heels. Stack your arms and bring your forehead center down to your arms. With the head elevated away from the floor, you've got a lot of space across the collarbones, across the front of the chest. So let your hips get heavy towards your heels, and you might even notice some lower belly contraction to reach your hips back. Feel the opening across the chest, and then just notice the breath moving in and out of your nose. Notice the breath moving in and out of your nose. And then begin to feel it expand from the nose down to the chest. So notice the breath into the nose, down to the chest, and leaving the chest, and then leaving the nostrils. So breath from nostrils to chest, and leaving the chest, and then the nostrils. Right? Bring the breath into three parts. So notice the breath in the nose, the chest, and then deep into the belly. And then notice the breath leave the belly, then the chest, and then the nostrils. Notice this for a few more rounds of breath. I'll be quiet. Take one more breath here. And then you'll slowly lift your head up and find a comfortable seat. Bring your hands into your heart. So thank you for joining me in this practice today on our knees. And until next time, namaste.